Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Jasmy Coin's price chart, and what we expected pretty much happened, but there are some nuances here and there, and we are going to cover that in today's update. So first things first, if you remember the last time that we talked about Jasmy, I believe, yes, we were right in here, and the idea was that these lows are kind of close together, so the price usually has a tendency to go down once more and grab the liquidity under the lows, but then I said I expect a rather strong bounce back. Now, what was the idea behind this bounce? Let's go around here. You see, in case that you are a new viewer, you should know that my main field of works is Elliott's waves. And if you want to argue that we're going to have our final low around this area, I don't know, let's say this is like a very important support, then okay, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low in here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside. This specific example is called an impulse. Rules for it are we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. And in terms of the subwaves, if you are a regular viewer, you're probably bored of hearing it, but I need to talk about the principles in every single video so the new viewers have a better understanding of what is happening in here. Okay, we need to be able to find 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5, and for wave 2 and 4 we can actually have different possibilities. Let's say sure, ABC into wave 2 and a WXY into wave 4. Now let's go on the live chart and count some waves. So I actually forgot to tell you this. You see, one very important characteristic of a 5 wave up and impulse is that it should be a very strong move, okay? And that was exactly the reason for why I said, look, in Jasmy, I think we are actually looking bullish and optimistic, because from the lowest low, this is a very strong move up, and it seems like that it can be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1 correction for wave 2, a strong move up into wave 3, correction for 4, and yet another move up into wave 5. This was an optimistic sign for us back in here. Also, another reason for why I said in the short term, after possibly having one more move down, we can expect a very strong bounce was this. This compared to this short-term move up seems like a very slow and choppy move on the downside. And why do I say that? Let's just measure this move up timing wise. As you can see, this happened in only about 35 candles in 1 hour time frame. On the other hand, this move down took us about, as you can see, 340 candlesticks. So to me, this suggested despite having way more than enough time, it seems like that bears were actually failing to pull the price all the way back down to these levels, meaning bulls did still back then had quite a bit of power. So these basically were the main reasons for why we expected a move up. But again, I'll be honest with you, I did expect maybe like another move down first and then a very strong bounce back. However, as you can see, that definitely did not play out. Now, question is, can we right now be like 100% bullish in Jasmy and call this point our final low with a lot of confidence, possibly even with absolute certainty? Well, first things first, there is no certainty in the market. We are only talking about what is possible, and based on the possibilities, I think we might be on the bullish track, and I'm going to show you some Elliott waves counting here. But Elliott's waves, in my opinion, at the moment is not the only tool that we should be using. No, we need to combine Elliott waves with indicators and also at the same time classic TA, meaning support and resistances, and possibly even classic patterns. Why? Because recently I actually saw this comment on Twitter that said in Jasmy in 1 hour time frame, we actually do have a beautiful looking head and shoulder structure, and this can be our left shoulder, followed by that this is our head, and this might be our right shoulder. And let's just draw the neckline. Okay, so if this is truly a head and shoulder, well, okay, in here we did get a break of the neckline, so I don't really mind in case that we have a pullback to the broken line and then we get a continuation of the move up. And if this is happening, what can be a likely target for this pattern? Well, you need to measure the height of it, and before that you need to put your chart on regular scale. I'm going to keep saying this in every single video. There is no measuring targets on logarithmic, okay? It's very, very important to understand that. And then let's measure the height of our pattern and put it at our supposedly breaking point. Let's say we work it right in here. okay, this is giving you in like very short term about a 1.8 1.9 cents Jasmy coin, which I do think it can happen. But am I going to only count on this structure to play out? The answer is no. And in fact, I would actually much rather use Elliott's waves and combine it with classic TA to have an understanding of what is going on in here. You see, earlier we said if you want to be bullish, then you need to be able to find a 5 wave on the upside starting from the lowest low, and this is absolutely a 5 wave. Now, if the low is truly in, then okay, this can be into a wave 1, and I'm gonna say now probably yes, to about this point, this is a correction for wave 2, and this is a key, pay attention. If this is happening, we need to have a very, very strong move up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move into wave 5. And I absolutely get it. Right now, we are having a rather strong move up, but this is not extended enough for it to be into this larger degree wave 3. No, in Jasmy, you see, in terms of classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances, we do have this very, very important resistance area between 1.45 to about 1.5 cents region. So if this is a huge wave 3, then okay, I want to see Jasmy going above this level, and then above it, we are allowed to do a consolidation pattern, and we want to see yet another move up. And at that point, I'm willing to say that our wave 3 is completed. Why? Okay, you see, inside of our wave 3, we said it earlier, we need to be able to find 5 waves on the upside, and now I am going to say that this is a wave 1. I know in the previous videos we did actually have some doubts about whether this is a 5 wave or not, but it seems like that it actually is. So this is a wave 1, correction for wave 2 probably to about this point, and the current move can be into a wave 3. The next consolidation pattern that hopefully we are going to get it in Jasmy is going to be correction for 4, and then another move up into wave 5. And these are, my friends, the sub waves into this wave 3, followed by correction for 4, another move into wave 5. Question, right around these areas, is Jasmy Coin a buy opportunity? Well, you see, it depends. From my point of view, I actually bought Jasmy when we were back down here, so I'm not really going to add anymore as long as we are hanging around these high prices. Also, in terms of Elliott's waves, question, what happens after a 5 wave up, even if we are truly bullish and the final low is already in? You know the answer, we are going to have a move down. It's just the fact that that move is going to be a correction structure, a very slow and choppy move on the downside, and assuming that we identify all the right subwaves, you know what, fair enough, right around these areas can be a buy opportunity. Now, this was our bullish case, but at any given moment, any analyst should be able to come up with a bullish and also at the same time a bearish count. And with that said, I think we need to also consider the possibility of having maybe an A, B, C zigzag, which the subwaves for it are like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, correction for wave B. Let's say this time a WXY and yet another 5 wave up into our ceiling. Now, here's the situation and why I'm saying at the moment in Jasmy, we need to be patient and wait for some more structures to develop. You see, even assuming that this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even according to that scenario, we may have just the subwaves for a simple ABC zigzag and not the 5 wave that we talked about earlier. Okay, even if we get to somewhere around these areas, at that point we really cannot be sure about which possibility is going to happen, and for example whether this is an ABC or maybe like a 1, 2, 3 correction for another move up into wave 5. Overall, in Jasmy, I do believe that we are on the bullish track, but should we right now say that the low is in with like 100% certainty? I think it is like way too soon to talk about those things, and I completely understand since at the moment Bitcoin is going up, we are having some excitement around altcoins, but I need you at the same time that you are excited to manage your expectations. Okay, if Bitcoin goes down, maybe, I don't know, let's say it's going to have like a 7 to 10% corrective movement, even in that case, odds are a lot of altcoins are actually going to take their previous major pivot low. I think that might be possible. Okay, the structures overall in BTC and the whole altcoin market are not going to change, but in the short term we could very well go down and visit the lows once more. So overall in Jasmy, I think we are looking good, but right now we need to be patient, especially because in terms of Elliott waves we can't really be sure what is happening at the moment, and also in terms of classic TA we are around this important resistance area. Let's wait a little bit more and see what are we going to do with this region, and then at that point we are going to have some more structures and we can have a better understanding of whether the bullish or maybe the bearish count is happening. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Jasmy. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.